Let's see if this works. Disconnected? Is kick working? I don't know if that's working. Streaming. Okay. Looks like it's working. Alright. No, that's not what I wanted to do, game. Alright, thank you. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Sorry for no stream yesterday. We were seeing the Demon Slayer movie. It was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it very much. Does this save happen after the fight? Can't believe you guys were in even match with what? You guys have pulled some kind of underhanded trick. Man, this kid never lets up. How do I? Oh, it's X, isn't it? Get out of here. I gotta remember how to turn off this auto. There we go. Okay. That way I can move at my own speed. Mansion and Mallet. Currently unmanaged. A lot of noise coming from the street over. What the heck's going on over there? Used to work at the factory, you know. I figured, hey, I'd open up my own shop. Okay, we already figured that shit out. Okay. This is stuff I've already talked about, but now that I've had that, you're pretty interesting. Feel free. Okay. So, we know it didn't, wasn't from either of them. Spit vinegar. Oh, the ruckus. Did something happen? Yes. No one's in this one, right? The utter lack of police intervention is one of the biggest flaws of living here. Blah, 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 blah. Daddy's going to come home tonight. Okay. So what did we leave off with? Sometimes I feel like I need to rewatch my streams before I come back so I can figure out what I'm missing. Oh, I didn't even chat. Oh look, multiple bots. Yay. We love bots over there on Kick. Just kidding, we don't like any of them. So fuck off. Okay, oh, wait, it's this way. This, no. Prologue. A dangerous monster. Wanted! Monster Slade. Items of note. Use the weight of the body to damage with high power attacks and be alert. Didn't I do that one? Longway Tower, let's hear what she has to say. Alright, so we gotta go to Crossbow Tower. Let me see something. If I save this and go back to the office, do I turn in that combat? Wait, restaurant's over the one. Okay. This is where we need to meet. She's Biggles right there on the left. I'm pretty sure we talked to all of them. I worked, or I am work, so just stopping by. Taking on Crossbell, the question is, can Crossbell take on the Biggles? No. No, it cannot. Crossbell stands no chance. I knew you'd guys come crawling to me. Don't be shy now, have a seat. Like I promised, it's my treat. So get whatever you like. Well, that's awfully kind of you. We'll have to respectfully decline the dinner. How about we stick to exchanging information? Boo, you're no fun. Or are you trying to make a statement that you're impervious to bribes, unlike the upper echelon of the CPD? What? I don't see a problem with it. If you're buying, I'll be happy to go to town on some free food. I would also accept so long as it's not have any ulterior motive. It's probably okay. I don't see the harm in sharing a casual meal together. Why is... Okay, your chat is not showing up on YouTube, but it is showing up on Restream. So I don't know what's going on. But as long as I can see the chat on Restream, we'll be okay. It looks like you're the only one about Big Bad Grace shady dinner invitation, Lloyd. How are you ever going to become a pro detective if you're not willing to bend the rules every once in a while? Because I'm a good man, Charlie Brown. All right, I'll get ready. But no alcohol. Thank you very much for the meal. This is delectable. The chief here is highly skilled. The chef here is highly skilled. Oops. Munch. This food is very satisfying. Though it's kind of hard to savor something this tasty without a good drink. Come on, Lloyd. Don't be such a hard ass. One sip's not going to kill me, you know. Absolutely not. You know you're still technically on duty, right? We have to keep our wits about us at all times. Yeah, whatever. Our leader's as stubborn as a damn mule. I believe the problem is that you are far too loose with the rules, Randy. I'm going to have to agree with them. Drinking on the job is highly inappropriate. But awesome. Hee hee! Oh, you guys are so entertaining. Personalities are wildly different, yet you fit together so perfectly. I think the four of you really make quite the team. I hope you know that flattery isn't going to get you anything. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. We now know, or told you everything we know about the incident in the downtown district. I seem to recall you mentioning that you had the missing piece to the puzzle earlier. Isn't it about time you fill us in on it? What if I told you I don't want it? Well, then we'd have to hold you for police, what is it called? Investigation interference? I suppose we just have never trust you again. Further, today will be the last time we ever speak with you. Oh, calm down, I was just messing with you. But I gotta say, you're really cute when you bust out that serious face of yours. Grace is a whore. I mean, what? Maybe because it's such a charming contrast to your usual soft, friendly disposition. Okay, guys, how about we get back to work? Yeah, that sounds fine by me. Thank you for the meal. Don't be like that. I said I was kidding, didn't I? You want your puzzle piece, right? Fine, I'll tell you, I promise. Where do I begin? Okay, first things first. Are you familiar with our group, or with a group named Revanche? Like Avalanche, but with Revanche? Oh? That name. What's up with you two? Your jaw dropped straight to the floor. to bunch of hookers that kill indiscriminately. Revanche and Co. I believe there is a business in Crossbell registered under that name. Well, well, that's what they present themselves as, your average law-abiding citizens. I wish this had like a different font so I could read it better. The truth of the matter is that they're actually Crossbell Mafia. They've been controlling our dark underworld for a long time. The Mafia, so they are a criminal organization then. Makes sense. I've definitely heard rumors about there being a Mafia in Crossbell. Guessing this news didn't come as a surprise to you either, eh? Yeah. Pretty hard to be in the dark about them if you're Crossbellian. Their organization has a vast network of connections which includes some very powerful people. Based on what I heard, it's because of this the police find it difficult to take actions against them. Oh. Gotta shift. Sorry. I guess the underbelly of society is pretty much the same no matter where you go. So what does Revanche have to do with this incident? More than you think. I've been hearing the Revanche bigwigs have been very active recently, suspiciously so. It's hard to pin down exactly what they're up to, but they're definitely getting ready for something big. Noticing this, I decided to do a bit of investigation on my own side. So the Mafia is making a move. What could it possibly be up to? Whatever it is, it certainly sounds ominous. I have a terrible feeling about this. So that must be what brought you to Downtown District today, correct? What? Bingo, my friend. One of my sources let me know about 2 weeks ago there are a few members of the Mafia snooping around here. Let me close out Kaiji number 8. They were dressed inconspicuously as though they were trying to conceal their identities. Doesn't that smell awfully fishy to you? Not as fishy as you do, Grace. Yeah, it definitely stinks. Agreed, something feels out of place. It's unlikely that each gang would simultaneously and independently choose to attack one another. A third party orchestrating things from the shadow, however, would explain what happened. There's still something I do not understand. Why would a criminal organization want two delinquent groups to antagonize each other? To bring down the value of the neighborhood even more, so they can buy it for cheaper and then do whatever they want with it. Right, that's a million mirror question. It makes sense if they already harbored a grudge against one another. Right, as far as I know, there hasn't been any serious conflicts between them before now. Though all three of these groups might be the violent side, the Mafia are professional. The gangs are amateurs next to them. Since there's nothing Revanche stands to gain, I don't see a reason they'd interact with them at all. What if one of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to off their rival group once and for all? If that's what's going on, then it'd mean the attack on themselves was staged to throw off suspicion. I'm a bit doubtful they'd go quite that far. Yeah, I didn't get that impression that Walsey and Wald were on bad terms with each other. If anything, I felt like they had sort of a mutual respect for one another. Oh, that was quite an astute observation, Lloyd. Color me impressed. You're right. As far as I'm aware, Wald and Walsey view each other as good sparring partners. Originally, Wald's Cyber Vipers were the only gang in the Downtown District. However, that changed 2 years ago. Walsey showed up out of nowhere and established the Testaments. And we all know how Wad is, so he obviously went to go put Walsey in his place, but Walsey took him down? 2 for 2, wow, you're good. Despite his charming looks and small frame, Walsey's a skilled martial artist. I've heard he managed to take Wad by surprise with the lightning quick moves and pin him to the ground. Wow. Was not expecting that. Dang, that cute little kid's really that strong? Guess you can't judge a book by its cover. No kidding, I know from experience that Wad is no pushover either. He might have underestimated Wazi the first time, but they've fought a number of times since then, and they're basically evenly matched. And I think they respect each other precisely because of that history they share. I see they're not just rivals. They see each other as equals. Suppose that rules out any likelihood that either one of them would form an alliance with the Mafia to press each other. Right. And their respective gangs are so loyal, I doubt they could have had a few supporters without acting out of line. Really could only mean one thing. I may have divulged a little more information than I should have. How? How do you mean? Well, I got some interviews to take care of, so I'll be off now to kick some butt with your investigation. Eagerly awaiting a good scoop once you're done. Toodles! Toodles! That inn almost, like, that mat for the inn, like the welcome mat for the inn, almost looks like the SIG logo. She certainly has her own unique way of doing things, doesn't she? But thanks to her, we're able to get some valuable information. I gotta link. My chair is not being friendly with me today. Yeah, knowing that the Mafia is likely involved with the mess, it's huge leap forward in our investigation. Let me actually share this out in the Discord. Because sometimes when I drop it in the Discord, that's when people show up. I should just like set this up to where it does it automatically. Oh shit. Chunk posted a song at okay. Now the real question is, why did the Mafia get involved in this? This is going to be a tough one to figure out with the limited evidence we have right now. I do not recall seeing any relevant information in the police database either. Assuming it is there, it's likely locked behind multiple levels of authority. Authorization. But basically, it's classified, huh? That seems likely considering all the people the Mafia has in their pocket. Alright, let's head back to the SSS and see what Chief Sergey has to say about everything. Let's just say, love for us to solve this case. The situation is starting to become larger than what we can handle. You're right. Yeah, let's head back. Hopefully the old man actually will be there this time. SSS. This way. Too far. Hey look, it's the kitty. Just a tape. Report to HQ. As always, we appreciate your hard work. Well then, allow me to go over your reports. You have been promoted. You have a bravery badge as a reward for your performance. I'll make sure to put transfer. Okay. What's equipment? Bravery badge. You seem like you're actually... Wait a second. We'll give you the bravery badge. Because you're our main damage dealer. The fuck are you at, Sergey? Sergey! No. No. Sergey. Sergey's not in his room. Sergey with the ladies. Sergey, are you in the ladies' dorm? Sergey! You on the roof? What's your name, little fella? His name is Kape. Is that a name you just came up with, Tia? It's really cute. No, I was not the one who originally named him. Regardless, I think it would be best if we stick with Kope. No complaints here. Let's try and bring the guy some food every now and then, eh? Yo. So, Sergey is not here. Do we have to go somewhere else then? Sergey! Where the fuck you at? ¿Dónde estás? Oh, there you. I checked everywhere but his office. Typical Biggles. You're back already? Managed to stop those delinquents? What about that? I think the situation might be a bit more complicated than expected. How so? Boyd explained everything they had to Chief Sergey. Interesting. Chief. Alright, I'll leave everything concerning this case to you lot then. What? What do you mean by that exactly? Whether you're willing to continue the investigation is entirely up to you. You won't be getting any information about revanche out of me either. You're in on it, Sergey? You're a scumbag? Where the fuck did it go? Here it is. Alright. You have to dig it up on your own. How are we supposed to? If I told you to stop the investigation, would you follow orders? Fuck no! What? Mafia being involved in this case already complicates things. As your supervisor, the most logical step for me is to order you to close the case immediately. Now, is that what you want me to do? No. If we gave up now, it'd just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Randy's right, especially after learning as much as we have. I agree as well. Well, I suppose if you naive kids slip up and got yourself hurt on my watch, have a hard time sleeping at night. So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusted consultant of mine. A consultant? Sergey handed over a business card to Wood. Grimwood Law Offices. Something about that name rings a bell. It's located over on West Street. Run by a lawyer named Ian. Big bearded guy. Oh, near the bakery, right? I remember talking to him a couple times when I lived in the area. I heard of him too. He's a prostitute. I can't do that anymore. Mr. Grimwood mainly provides legal consultation to corporations and other people, right? Though I believe he offers his services to ordinary citizens too. That's right, between his beard and his build, the guy almost looks like a bear. People have been calling him Grizzly Grim. I'm sure he got loads of info on the Mafia. Who knows, he might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't have. No. Really? This is quite impressive. Just what kind of guy is this lawyer? You'll find out when you meet him. I've spoken with him previously, SSS-related matters. He'll at least hear you out if you tell him you're with the Special Support Section. Figure if nothing else, it'll be a good opportunity for you to introduce yourselves. Understood. We'll check in on him. West Street is just around the corner. Everyone okay with paying the law office a visit? Of course. Shall we head out? Alright. So we know criminals do not tell everything to their lawyer. Alright, West Street is just around the corner. This guy looks familiar. Wait, are they all giving us... I was going to say, are they all giving us information out of nowhere? Alright, so here's the bakery, right? You said it was right, it was next to the Grimwood of all services. So this is where we need to go. Grimwood Law Office. I believe this is the place. Yeah, it seems its owner's around the neighborhood before. I had no idea he was such a prestigious lawyer, though. Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future. Of course, I'll be here. Can't your division do anything more to solve this, though? I wish you'd think a little bit more about this. What impact this is. Currying favor with the populace is not my responsibility. You'll excuse me. Man in glasses. Dude, this guy looks like he could be related to Machias. Is something the matter? Ah, I see. So you're those pups that Sergei decided to adopt. Come again? Hold on, that badge. You work for CPDs too? Who am I isn't important to you. Imagine you're here to speak with Mr. Grimwood about something? Whatever it is, I hope you don't intend on wasting his time. Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. Excuse me? Knife him, Lloyd. Stab him while he walks away. Leave him dead. Dare he talk to you like that? What a bastard, and he looks like Machias. You could end him now and we'd never have to deal with Machias and Cold Steel. You could change the timelines. What was his problem? He looked like a detective from one of the investigation divisions. He happened to be the arrogant type. Maybe, but I get the feelings Beck's there can hold his own. Did you notice the weapon strapped under his left arm? Wait, he had a weapon? I didn't even see it. Impressive observation, Randy. I detected it with my sensors. Carried a large handgun, military grade, I believe. Yeah, sounds about right. Dang, guys. You are amazing. It was nothing. I just managed to catch it out of the corner of my eye. More importantly, did we not head inside and greet the lawyer? Oh, right. I'm sure he's very busy and he can still go ahead and introduce ourselves. You stop. Save. Save. Woo. Or get something detected. Oh, pardon me, I mistook you for someone else. Chunk says Biggles! Chunk! Hi, Chunk. Welcome to the Grimwood Law Offices. How can I help you today? A little better, yeah. I mean, my ear's still fucked up for a couple more days, but whatever. And then the side effects from the original medicine are still kind of lingering, but I'll be okay. No need to hold back. If you have a question, ask away. You four look quite young. Have you gotten into some trouble with loans? No, just the white powder. Perhaps you're looking to open up a business together. Come now, ask me anything. Thanks, Chunk. How's your week? I know like a whole bunch of shit happened this week, but hopefully you're doing okay. No, sir, it's nothing like that. This guy's got a lot of energy for an old man. I got to see Demon Hunter last night. It was, or not Demon Hunter, Demon Slayer last night. Fucking sick. This guy's got a lot of energy for an old man. So this is the famous Grizzly Grim. I see the rumors are true. I have to write down like all my thoughts on Demon Slayer so I can talk about it on Monday. Hold on. Now that I've taken a closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young man. Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood? Wow, you remember me? That's right, I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Bannings. That's what it says on my underwear. So you did live here, yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait. Bannings? Then could you be Guy Banning's younger brother? Huh? Yeah, I am. You knew my brother then? More than just knew him, we used to date. No, just kidding. Never mind, I suppose you're here to discuss something important. Yeah, this week's been rough, but try to stay positive. I don't blame you, man. A lot of bad shit in this world, and sometimes you just need to, like, find something that just helps you relax and stay out of it. She dated her brother. No, this is a dude. This is a dude. Hi, Swigs. Yo, so Chunk, let me tell you what Swigs did yesterday, right? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Swigs texted me telling me this dog shit anime. He dated his brother. Okay, Swigs. Okay, so we've been making fun of this. We made fun of it every week on the breakdown. And Swigs is like, this is actually a pretty good anime. And I'm just like, Swigs, you like dog shit when it comes to anime. Swigs is like, have you seen this anime? It's really good. And then I watch it and it's like dog shit. Like, oh my god, Swigs. Swigs is one of those people that, like, if you put enough waifus in it, he's just like sold. Never mind, I suppose you're here to discuss something purpose. Come on in. You can fill me with the details once we take a seat. I was laughing so hard. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Ian Grimwood, lawyer and head of the law firm. I see. So I was wondering when I met the special, or I see. I was wondering when I would meet the special support section that Sergey told me he was putting together. No, the lizard chick's the best chick in the game, or in that fucking show. Well, Swigs is retarded. Yeah, I know. Swigs actively says nice things about Maza and Skizzles. That's how we know he's retarded. Oh yes, now that I think about it, I read an article in the Crossbell Times about you. You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out the gate, didn't you? Sounds like our first job might have been a little exaggerated. But that show is fucking awful, Swigs. Skizzles is a man of the people? If he was such a man of the people, he would have been playing games with me rather than playing Borderlands 4. Sounds like our first job might have been a little exaggerated. So Guy's younger brother is a police officer now too. So, or my, how wonderful. I can only imagine this is Adios' will. Mr. Grimwood, can I ask you what your relationship was with my brother? The same relationship as Swigs and any boy he's ever met. Well, the same one I expect you and I will now have. Whoa, 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 inappropriate, dude. I don't want my brother's sloppy seconds. Guy used to drop by occasionally to stare, exchange with me, all sorts of information with me. As I'm sure you know, he was incredibly talented detective. You would call Skizzles gay for having sex with his girlfriend instead of gaming with you. It's not his girlfriend, it's his fiance now. I'm playing Borderlands 4. I resemble that Mark. Yeah, but Chunk. I asked Skizzles to play the new Dragon Ball game with me, and he's like, I'm playing Borderlands 4. And I was like, fuck you. But he is gay. Skizzles is the gayest of all gays. As I'm sure you know, he was incredibly talented detective. So I'd wager he'd end up helping me far more than I was able to help him. Wait a moment. Wait, your older brother is a detective? No, he's dead. Oh man, why didn't you tell us about him? Oh, sorry guys, I guess it just never came up. Besides, guy's no longer with us. He died of AIDS. This guy gave him to him. You mean? Yes, I mean he moved far, far away to Libel so he could get railed by Prince Oliver. He was killed in the line of duty. Well, that's not as funny as what I was saying. Another 3 years ago now. Oh. That explains why you left Crossbell. But Swigs is also married and he's gay, so I don't know I don't know what else to say. What happened to guys truly was tragic. Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigation into this particular incident. Sadly, any leads that may exist eluded me. Is that so? Well, let's put that aside for now. It's not why we came here today. The 4 kids helped with the disguise. I know, Swigs. That's why you're like, I needed as many alibis as possible. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, so I can't help either. I don't know if it's on the... It might be on the phone. I know it's on PC, but I don't know what else it's on. Mr. Grimwood, we explained our situation for you. Is there anything you can share with us pertaining to Revanche or the recent activities? Revanche, There's a name surrounded by nothing but sinister rumors. Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the Republic. The selling of stolen goods, mirror laundering, weapon trafficking, and even operations as the middlemen for hiring Jaegers. I'd say it's more likely they take advantage of Crossbell's unique situation to aid them and every one of their long list of crimes. What do you mean by unique situation? Oh, you should have started selling Biggles body pillows. So, he and Jed went to see Demon Slayer yesterday. Not Jed Hollywood Scholar, but Jed Revenwolf. And we went to Demon Slayer, and there was a anime store there, and they had like mini body pillows that were like mini body pillow keychains, and I laughed really hard. What he means is while we trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years, Crossbell Politics Foundation is quickly deteriorating, right? Well put, Crossbellian politics are currently in an extreme fragile state. The majority of politicians chose to align themselves with either the Empire or the Republic, and are nothing more than greedy power-hungry leeches. Even if some kind of legislation crackdown on Revanche was proposed, it would never pass. There are simply too many Diet members in their pocket. The real jam. Fortunately, he's correct. The number of DI members tried to Mafia is higher than I'd like to admit. Dude, a Miniso anime store are centered around girls, but they sell their sachets for only like $25. Dude, there was no figures in this anime store. It's like, why the fuck did I even go here if there's no figures? That's likely the main reason why the police can't touch them. The issue seemed quite complicated, or perhaps I'm still simply too young to understand. Does that mean righteous can commit any crime they want with no repercussions? No, hasn't gotten to that point yet. If the government were to turn a blind eye to any obvious crimes on their part, I'm sure it would send cross-billions and our surrounding nations into an uproar. I got a huge Goku that would be around $55 to $60. Yeah, this one had no figures. Therefore, Revanche has been very careful to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily life. However, as long as they don't cross that line, the CPD won't lay a hand on them. They've overlooked so many of Revanche's smaller crimes that they can't see what they've added up to. This can't be real. Reality ain't so pretty. Holy shit. Behind all the city neon's lights, there's demon lurking in the shadows. I can only wonder what sort of information is inside those highly classified documents. Anyways, that's essentially all I know about Revanche. However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn. Really? Could you explain? I hear that even the CPD has only just acquired this intel, but apparently a new faction strong enough to oppose Revanche has recently surfaced. And by all accounts, they're quite powerful indeed. A new faction? Surely it's not the Bracer Guild, right? No, this faction isn't a threat to Revanche because they're looking to bring them to justice. They're a threat because they're in the same line of business. You see, they're a powerful organization that operates out of the Republic's eastern border. And it's already managed to worm its way into Crossbelt. So I wonder if this is in the Daybreak games. What? You're certain of this? Yes, previous rumors on this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now. They're called Hiyu. Just recently, a new commercial unit registered under the name of Hiyu Trading opened for business in the Harbor District. Hiyu? That name certainly seems Eastern origins. If things go south, it would mean a war between the two organized crime groups. The petty fight we've seen between the street gangs would be nothing in comparison, or nothing compared to that. You're absolutely right. At least, or at the very least, there haven't been overt signs of dispute between the two groups just yet. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they began battling each other outside of the public eye. The first division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing. You don't say. So that man with the glasses who left when you arrived, yes, that's Detective Dudley from the first division. Coincidentally, he was asking me questions on the same topic. Oh, do I need to stay after the credits for the movie, or can I leave? There's a really cool image, like right after the credits, but the credits, while the credits are rolling, a bunch of stuff is happening. So it's only like 2 minutes of credits, then you get this awesome picture, and then it's over. A coincidence indeed. Lloyd, you went all quiet all of a sudden. Let me guess, you noticed something. Yeah, I still need time to sort all out in my head, though. Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. Without your help, we wouldn't be able to find a lead we needed to move forward with our investigation. I'm just glad I could be of assistance. Sergey always have been a tremendous help to me, but personally, I'll be praying for his success. If you ever run into any problems, you're welcome to stop by here anytime. So what's next course of action? We go back to the Triple S building and sort through all of the information we've gathered? Good idea. But before we do that, now's the time to wrap up any unfinished business we still have to take care of. If my hunch about the truth of these incidents is correct, we'll just say we're in for a bumpy ride. Well, we'll just have to buckle up, won't we? Anyhow, let's head back and cross off everything on our to-do list. Sounds good? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make haste. Okay. Actually, it's this one, right? Turned in. According to Mr. Grimwood's IU recently emerged to rival Albark's eastern quarter. That'll be tough. Let's take care of other support requests and head back to the SSS building for evidence we managed to find. So completed, reported. But this says active, but there's nothing actually in here. All right. Let me save here. I have to go pee. And then I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Entertain yourselves. Talk to the chair. Alright, I'm back, and it looks like we got more people when I was away. That poor chair, always getting fart on. I don't fart on this chair. It's that chair I fart on, because fuck that chair. Okay. What's that? A message, maybe. There's a note stuck on the bulletin board. Got some errands to run. Wrap up the case however you see fit. Oh, I guess he stepped out. Who wants to bet he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the ass? We cannot rule out that possibility. You get more confused with your gun. I know, right? It's because the chair is more popular than I am. Well, at the very least, we're given permission to solve the case however we like. With that in mind, what's our next step? Should we review what we know? No, we should go to bed and then come back to this in the morning. To start a meeting, inspect the question marks at the table. And by question mark, I mean exclamation mark. And let's pretend I never said question mark. I guess, hold on. Okay, all our reports are there. We can start we'll start the meeting. Let's get this meeting started. Well, let's get this meeting started then. Holy shit, Biggles, can you even read? First off, we should review all of our info that's relevant to the case. I realize I'm almost out of frame. Okay. The incident took place around midnight 5 days ago. Members of both survivors and testaments were each ambushed by unknown assailants. However, the attack occurred at 2 different locations in the city downtown district. Here and here. Testament members were attacked in the alleyway to the west. And the same bikers got Biggles towards the east. In other words, attack happens on opposite ends of the area. Exactly, by spacing them this far apart, it prevents each group from immediately learning to attack the other. Consequently, each group came to the conclusion that they were attacked by the other, which is what was confirmed today. Yeah, the only answer that makes sense is that there was a third party involved. Unless both groups rehearse their accounts, chances of either group being responsible for attacking the other are pretty slim. Agreed. Based on the evidence so far, it's safe to assume that the attacks were worked out by some third party. All we can do is consider the possibility and rule out one that don't seem feasible. But we already have an idea of who the third party is. Or might be. Isn't that right, Wade? Yes. They both control Prosper's criminal underbellies, the notorious Mafia Revived Chicago. According to the intel Gray shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown districts a couple weeks ago. Fortunately, we don't have any time to verify the credibility of that. But for now, let's continue to review with the assumption that Revanche was responsible for both attacks. Well, that might bring us to the next question. What was their motive? Exactly. Figuring out the answer to that is crucial. If we can't figure out their motives, we're all the way back to square one. Motive, huh? There'd hardly be any conflict of interest between the Mafia and the two gangs. There must be the line that connects the 3 dots together. Imagine you already have some idea for what it is, Lloyd? Well, I can't say with absolute certainty, of course, but I think at least 1 or 2 things might have connect these 3 factors. The only realistic possibility that comes to mind is Caillou. Oh, right, our grizzly friend mentioned that, didn't he? That definitely feels like the most likely possible for now. In case so, what about EU connects the 3? In order for them to be connected, there must be some necessity. For example, why is the connection with Caillou that made the attacks against the 2 gangs unavoidable? Yeah, that would explain everything. Oh, what you thinking? Well, about that necessity Tia mentioned. What do you think Revanche would do if they found out Hayu trying to establish footholds with Crossbow? I can't remember. Have you been watching Dan to Dan? I haven't watched the Kaiju episode yet from Thursday. But yes, I've been watching. The Beethoven episode was fantastic. Well, I imagine they want to build up their forces pronto. Recruit more people and upgrade their weaponry, you know? Revanche should have no problems getting new weapons given their no smuggling operations. But how do they go about recruiting people? Good question. Normally you hire Jaegers, but that's unlikely in Crossbow's case given the scrutiny the neighboring countries put on us. So long as the non-aggression pact stands, Iriboni and Calvard would never overlook unauthorized Jaegers entering the state. Inosuke is wearing 10-gallon wiener dude. Oh, Bryce Rappenbrook is Quinta? Yeah. The two Diet factions representing them should likely react in the same way, too. Oh, that's it. Boy, could the Mafia be recruiting the gang members? Hot-blooded and more or less disciplined? I can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the Mafia's presence in the city. But there are certain individuals in each group preventing that, aren't there? Right. I could never see Wazi cooperating with the Mafia, and I doubt Wad would even bow to any kind of authority, even Revanche. He's the type of person who would allow others to boss him around. Or he's not the type. Realizes this, and plots to weaken the two gangs, intended to swoop in later and bag the remaining members. Well, that must be it. Remember, this is nothing more than a theory. All we've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them. Oh, look at you being all modest. I think that your analysis in the situation is far, or isn't too far off from the truth, Lloyd. Oh, and the Kaiju one? I haven't watched it yet. Your reasoning was sound and logical. And I'm sure, Crimson would be like, hurry up and watch it, damn it. But, Sunday we're talking about, or not Sunday, Monday we're talking about, like, the Demon Slayer movie. Dan to Dan, My Dress Up Darling, Silent Witch, and I don't know. I don't remember. Levitas. Okay. Clearly, your detective certifications were well earned. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, everyone, our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think? Those two? Hey, don't you mean? I sure do. Wild Whales and Weasley Hemisphere. Leader of the Saber Vipers and the Testaments. Station Street near where the construction materials start. Asking me to come alone in the middle of the damn night? Who do those police brats think they're dealing with? I haven't really cared for My Dress of Darling this season. It seems to have gone from a cosplay relationship story to everything excepting gay crap. The story is basically about... The story is about accepting the things you like. And did you not watch the episode where Marin thought she was going to do it with Gojo? The last train bound for Calvert. Yes, I believe it was. Wazi! Good evening, Wald. What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree? Oh, this is Rich. You pretended to be one of those CPD... must think you're so damn clever. Fine, bring it on, pretty boy. You're looking for a fight, let's do more than give you one. Let's end this. You know I'm always up for a bit of late-night wrestling. But alas, I am but a mere guest at this rendezvous. Hell does that mean? You'll see soon, they just arrived. Still, the sword has changed to push that crap more than what it began with. Dude, that's just how the writers always... And it's not even about gay crap. It's about, like, Gojo being, he likes dolls. Like, he likes painting the dolls. It hasn't changed at all. That's actually been a running theme since the first season. It's you, punks. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here. Are you just talking about the guys that work at the modeling agency? Because I hate to break it to you, Swigs. Homos work in modeling agencies. Well, I don't know if it's fun. It's the right word exactly. Cross-dressing happens in Japan all the time. All the time. It's in a bunch of JRPGs too. It's in Fire Emblem. It's in, I think it was in Cold Steel. It's in Persona 5. Japan and cross-dressing, it goes together like them and tentacle porn. But I'm sure you both find it interesting, at least. Hold the phone. Anecdotes fun? What the hell are you two going on about? And are you like... The cross-dressing dude is hilarious. Oh God, you're such a simpleton. And I don't know if you've ever been to a con, Swigs, which you say you have, but dudes cross-dress all the time at cons. What did you? Surely you remember the incident that occurred 5 nights ago. They're here to tell us who they believe the culprit was, obviously. The culprit? What do you mean? Impressive deduction, Wazzy. I assume you already had your own suspicions. Well, at first, I wondered if one of my members had perhaps acted out of line. But as I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole situation. That goes for the Saber Viper side too. Sadly, that is as far as my deductions could take me. I see. That will make things easier to explain at least. Walled whales. I know there's still a gap in your theory. Still, would you listen to what we've heard? Or there's a gap in our theory. Okay. Found so far? Fine. Keep it short. Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash your baby face in. It's everything as a whole. It's fine if you don't like it, Swigs. It's just the whole show is about accepting yourself and don't care what other people think. That's the whole story behind the cross-dresser. That's the whole story about Gojo and his dolls. It's the whole thing about Marin being into hentai games. And that's what we've come to with the information on hand. I'd like to hear each of your thoughts on it. My, how unexpected. To think what we played right into the Mafia's hands. Does that mean you agree with Lloyd's theory? But of course, after all, Revanche sent some of their agents to visit us already. They asked us to work for them, promising us the moon and the stars for our service. Needless to say, I immediately turned them down and went back, or sent them on their merry way. Interesting. That settles one thing, or things with one of them. So, Walt, I assume the Mafia paid you a social call as well? Yeah, about a month ago. They were acting all high and mighty, so they decided to show them what real strength looked like. Sent them packing real fast. Can't believe they actually had the balls to pull a fast one on me like this. Wazzy, I'm postponing our duel. Each isn't just mentioning it, it's pushing it with emotional backstories. Yeah, it's saying to accept your quirky qualities. Yes. That's what I was arguing. But it's literally Japan. They cross-dress all the time. First, I gotta warm up by crushing the smug mugs of those mobsters. Wait, you can't. Such a short temper. Calm down, while acting reckless will just lead to... The last time was merely jest, but you are really just a simpleton. Say that again. I know perfectly well that you don't stand a chance against the Mafia on your own. So imagine it, the leaders of the Saber Viper waltzing into the Mafia's sights like a pig to slaughter. You won't stand a chance. Shut it, we don't know what'll happen if we try. Maybe you could survive. What about your poor little Vipers? Can they catch bullets with their teeth? Chuck! What do you propose we do then, bony weasel? Wise ass? Oh. You bony wise ass? I thought wise ass was 2 words. That's why I was confused. You really expect me to just sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that, huh? Of course I don't. I believe the only small part of the Mafia was actually involved in this little scheme. As such, there's no need for the whole organization on just the handful of them who have it common. And I know just the way to get our revenge and ensure they never show their faces in the downtown district ever again. I'll require your help though, Wild. You need my help? Hold on, you two. What are you planning? If you do anything to break the law, or relax. If anything illegal happens, you'll be right there to stop it. After all, you're helping us too. We're doing what now? Isn't that your responsibility to review conflicts brewing in the downtown district? I'd claim that makes it your obligation to gently persuade the Mafia into leaving all of us down there alone for good. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Lloyd. Well, what exactly is Walsey talking about? Do not quite understand either. Looks to me he's just about to sink his fangs into poor wood. Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory. Isn't it only natural to see the cases through? No, it's not natural. That's what professionals would do, not us. 3 days of fast confrontation between the rival gangs died down, unfortunately. The downtown district was enveloped in an atmosphere so tranquil, it bordered on eerie. Then, look at these guys. Oh, this is way too quiet around here. We went through all that effort on these dumbasses still to tore each other apart. Don't worry, these guys are doused in gasoline at this point. One small spark and everything will be up in flames. These morons won't even know what hit them. All we need to do is find another underling or two and beat the crap out of them. Blue or red, it doesn't matter. Soon as you'll see one kick his ass. And for your own sake, you better not get caught. Use a slingshot for a Saber Viper and just bash one of the Testament guys from behind. Got it. Oh, let the hunt begin, boys. Oh, look at Lloyd. That looks like Lloyd, right? Oh no, young man in blue. Never mind. One tiny blue bunny down. Oh, was she a random one? It wasn't Lloyd? What a dumbass, fell right into our trap. We don't got time to waste. Rough him up, boys. Just be sure not to kill him. This is just business. No hard feelings, okay? Oh, it is Lloyd. Yeah, I thought so. What? What the hell? Man, I'm honestly a little shocked. I really didn't think you'd fall into our trap so easily. Who the hell is this guy? Tell you the truth, I'd be fine with cuffing you and taking you down to the precinct already. But I'm sure the force will just, this one string operation sufficient evidence to hold you. So I'll have to let you go this time. Oh crap, don't tell me you guys are with... He's a cop? Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper. Dude, are you serious? How'd they fall for this? You just flipped the script on those guys. Yeah, we're about to beat the fuck out of them and take their mothers as our hostages. Dude, are you serious? Lloyd's prediction was impeccable. Are you alright, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Putting the shock absorbing pad under my hood was definitely a good call, though. Damn it. They were on to us. Since when? Well then, gentlemen, that raises the questions. What will be your next move? Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your misdeeds. Or if you prefer, we can do the hunting this time. May prove entertaining. Damn. Quick, split up. Hey, hold on. Two of you, come with me. Wazzy. Hey, hold on a second. Crap. What should we do, Wood? I will take Tio with me. Ellie, Randy, I'll have the other group to you, because Randy and those two are like a better team. They'll wreck them. They'll not only wreck them, they'll e-wreck them. Damn it, I can't believe those little brats from the police are involved. I'll need to contact headquarters and request backup. Hold on. If the boss finds out we screwed up, he'll... Damn. Fine, then we should at least... Where do you punk asses think you're going? Oh shit. It's Bob. What? Where'd they get here? These boys aren't going anywhere. Yes, we've had them surrounded. It's time for Lloyd and Tia's hand now. Damn, those morons. Don't got much choice now. We'll have to go back. Dude, they jumped really high. How many people do you know that can jump a fucking building like that? Valiant effort, but no dice. Where did you come from? Chip, jump for it. You got nowhere else to run now. We're like a moth to the flames. Sorry to disappoint you, but fun for a game of cops and robbers have been to an end. Surely you realize your best option is to surrender now, no? Haha. Look at you cocky little brats. You think you're smart? Well, we're about to show you what happens when you force professionals to get serious. But hope you'll regret it. Huh. Hey, it seems they want to fight after all. Well, I'm for one happy to oblige. I can continue to count on your support, right, Lloyd? Funny enough, I almost said the same thing. Let's do it. Incoming. Alright. Oh shit, I'm still... Oh. I was gonna say I'm still out of... Let's go smack this guy so I'm closer. Alright, I'm going to steal that crit. Yeah. I couldn't get both. But that's okay, I got a fucking giant ass cannon. That's a prick. No way. No fucking way. Uh-oh. No way! This was supposed to remove my fucking, what's it called? Why do you have to be so useless, Lord? You weren't even able to stun him. Were you able to slow him? No? Why does this guy have so much fucking health? And how come when I slowed him down, he's just moving faster now? No luck with the feints? Okay. My craft isn't high enough yet. If I slow him down enough, I should get a turn before him, right? No? Do I have something that'll pick him up? Why is Luke so fucking weak? Can I stun him, please? No? Wait, why did I not get to attack him? Well, at least Watson died. God. You damn kids, and it didn't, like, cost me experience. I knew they weren't going to be pushovers, but that was tough. Unless Wazzy's actually going to be, like, a main character later. That man was brandishing an Erebonian manufactured military grade pistol. Latest model, I might add. I'm just sure that he was just many kinds of weaponry there's group smuggled. By the way, Lloyd, I must say you played your part to perfection. I think we got a follower over on Kick, and it just happens to be a bot. Yay! Drastic confirmation of fall. It looks so real. It had me on the edge of my seat. Well, you didn't give me much of a choice, did you? I wasn't about to let anybody else who put themselves in harm's way. I do not find the reason enough to volunteer for such a dangerous role. Really are considerate to a fault. Really? That soft-hearted nature of yours, sure to cause problems in the future. Though I don't necessarily find part of that to be eternal. Huh? Haha! Anyways, I was able to exact my revenge, and it's all thanks to your help. Your cooperation has been much appreciated. Cocky, where did you get off acting like you won? Wait a second. I didn't have to fight with the other two? Then I should have chose Randy. Now you've done it, if you sons of bitches. From this day on, you've made an enemy of Rachel. You damn rookies will rue the day. All the Diop members are on our payroll. You don't think we'll be able to go out across me? Is that what you think? Haha. What? Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet. New plan, I'm going to hang your dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags and beat the absolute piss out of you. Please. Wait, Walt. That's going to... Not to worry, you can leave the rest to us. Walt, try not to get too carried away, okay? These guys are professional after all. They can bite back even stronger next time if you mess with them too much. Oh, whatever. Yeah. How about this, boys? Why don't we keep this friendly little splat to ourselves? Now pros like you would want your bosses to find out you got your asses handed to you by a bunch of brats like us. Such a pathetic report wouldn't go over well, would it now? Get bent, assholes. You've been 2 arcs under if we're taking you serious. My, I'm no lawyer, but if you ask me, it's probably the best interest to bow out now. Grace? What are you doing here? Teehee, I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies these past few days. And much to my expectation, what an absolute feast of information you've given me. Oh boy, I'm dying to write up a riveting tale in my next article about the unlikely operation. Why you? You're just some bitch from the local rag you think you could take revenge on, huh? Well, circumstances are more complicated than I care for, so I won't reveal your names. However, if you bad boys are caught piling up another stunt like this, I can't make any promises. Gah. Fine, whatever, we'll be on our way now, but if you don't keep your word, lady... Yeah, standard issue threat, I got it. To be fair though, you're the ones who should be worrying about keeping your promises. You wouldn't want to be in hot water, would you? Cross the line again and a little birdie told me you might find a bracer on your trail. What? The bracers? Just an FYI, Eros was strongly considering taking over this case. Naturally, being as in demand as he is, he totally up to his neck in requests. He figured he'd leave it to you guys' hands this time. Is that true? He's keeping tabs on us, eh? That appears to be the case. Oh, hell no. As if we'd ever be moronic enough to make an enemy of Eros McLean. There's no point in staying in this dump any longer. We're out of here. Yeah, the one dude who can, like, almost on par with Laura's dad? Yeah. Oh boys, Eros McLean, the divine blade of wind. I've heard my fair share about his exploits, but I didn't think the name alone would be enough to send the Mafia packing. I mean, he's not as strong as Laura's dad, but he can keep up. To hell with this shit. Screw it. Show's over, boys. Get your asses moving. We're leaving. I must say, I couldn't have done it without your help. So I'm assuming this means mission completed for you? Yeah, I suppose, though I guess our original mission was only to stop a fight between the two of you a few days ago. Anyways, you shouldn't have any reason to go to war with Walt anymore. What are you going on about now? What? Whether Mafia is involved or not, it's not our relation with the Saber Bikers are going to change overnight. We're still going to view each other as white on our territory. That won't change. Sure, we'll probably won't be at another large conflict between us for a while, but our regular scuffles are bound to continue, no doubt. Hold on now. If you don't want our future fights to get out of hand, you're more than welcome to stop by and intervene when the time comes. Perhaps you can even join in our amicable little disputes. I'd welcome you with loving arms. I don't get the impression that he's joking in the slightest. Well then, I wish you sweet dreams, everybody. Let us return, Abbess. Our crusade has ended. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. Dude, I've been playing the Dragon Ball game, the new Dragon Ball game, the MOBA, and it just keeps disconnecting. It had better, when it was in beta, it had better servers than it does when it's live. Meh. Leave them be. There's just a bunch of hot-headed dudes raring for a fight. Nothing could ever really be done. Besides, for once, you might be right. More importantly, we successfully resolved our mission. Is that right, Lloyd? Yeah, for sure. This doesn't feel satisfying for some reason. We're still not good enough. We had to rely on someone else to finish the job yet again. How was that? Did I nail it? Oh, well. What useless pet who cried. There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you going to uncover the full truth? Only once you've understood this can you truly call yourself detective. Just like your brother. Huh? Hehe. I think it's time for me to head home now. I gotta exfoliate. You'll be surprised how much I work to keep my skin so flawless. Anyways, 99. Man, your brother was pretty famous online. Judging from what I heard, it sounds like he was an extremely talented individual. When he was on the job, there weren't a lot of people that could outrank him when it came to proactiveness and persistence. At any rate, our mission is accomplished. Let's return to the Triple S building and give Chief Sergei our report. I think I get the picture. Well, this is about what I expected from you guys. If we get another case like this in, I'm sure we'll have to handle it better. Yes, sir. He's pretty hard. Please. Anyways, I'm sure caught a glimpse of it during the case. Authority problematic side of Crossbell. Well, it's definitely going to be a pain in the ass. Crossbell seemed to lay under really complicated offsets of corruption and just below the surface. Is that? It's true. Let me remind you guys that the people over at CPD headquarters are anything but incompetent. Sure, some idiots decided to trade away their dignity for bribes. But most of our detectives are pretty damn capable. They've got morals and sense of justice. However, they should often stop barriers. This game is all reading. Politicians and public officers or officials who sold their honor to the mafia, for example. Well, how about it, Lloyd? You ready to turn in your badge and become a bracer? No, sir. Barriers are the reason the special where the Triple S was established, right? Oh. Protect civilians above all else. The Bracer's code is admirable, but it has its own limitations. Some problems can't be solved by that alone. Smuggling and illegal arms trade, sale of stolen goods, and mirror laundering, collusion between the mafia and government officials, those are all problems that lie outside the Bracer's jurisdiction. He's got a point. So even the powers of the supporting gauntlet has its limitation. However, as belief also says, we have the power to right these wrongs. Countless barriers may stand in our way, but the possibility of getting over them isn't zero. He's right. We are the Triple S that can create opportunities others can't for true change in Crossbell. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? Yeah, but hopefully I'm not being too optimistic. I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to be. However, I agree that the possibility is never zero. Take a look at this guy, would you? Doing with the head of delinquent groups volunteering as bait to war on the mafia? Here I had pegged you as a serious type, but it turns out you're as hot-blooded as they come. I'm not really sure if hot-blooded is the right term, Andy. Still, working with all of you in the last case helped me realize this. While it's true that we're still inexperienced, as long as we stick together, no matter how high they might be. Why are they all high? There isn't a single barrier we can't overcome. Shouldn't be high on the job, Lloyd, if you're not allowed them to drink on the job. Well, how about it? Perhaps the cheesiest speech yet? You don't have to laugh that hard, Chief. You think I have my head in the clouds, don't you? I think you're fine the way you are. While it's true the Triple S was created under the complicated circumstances, it's your guys' job to decide where it goes from here. Use the division however you see fit. Chief, I might not be able to give you direct assistance with your missions, but if you end up telling some crazy stuff, kick off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone and come over from you guys. Holy shit, I need a nap. We appreciate it, Chief. I see you prefer a laissez-faire approach. Jeez, being understanding is one thing, but it's getting close to carelessness, Chief. Perhaps laziness is more apparent. Just one perk of being a no-good adult. With the Triple S remains a pale imitation of the bracing gun, or will it become something new, something that creates new possibilities for the cities? I, for one, am going to kick back a cigarette and watch the fireworks. Holy shit. Bonus DP 3. 29 DP. Alright. I am yawning way too much. So I think I'm going to take a nap and then we'll do another stream today in like 4 or 5 hours. Because I need a nap. So let's call it here and do a second one later today. I'm falling asleep in my chair. It's because fucking I didn't get home till like 10:30 last night, and then I think Swigs was still texting me, and I don't think I fell asleep till late. I'm going to take another nap, and then I'll fucking go live when I wake up. All right. Sorry, guys. We'll be back in a couple hours. I need a nap.